Oh, it's in honor of our heroes right here. Pretty cool. Got the pea shooters and oh, fire rose. How is she on here? Really like to go searching into her story. I need to find out more. Yes. Fire Rose. Part of the old Lifesaver group. Original name Rose was an honor student of the plants in middle school. Till one day these other roses and sunflowers were bullied for other reasons. The school knew about it and did nothing. One day, she committed suicide. She committed suicide. One of the bullies said that when they didn't mean to and realized their terrible mistake, that she had said to him before she died that the voices made me do it. After that, her spirit of Fire Rose was known. Came back, but they didn't know it was actually Rose. Known as Amy's mother, the fire flower Sunny. Story. I'm getting a flashback. Jake, I love you. Another story. Dad. Come on, sweetie. We have palace work to do. And here's another scar since you've been bad. Why'd you take her away from me? God, Sonny. Oh God. Texted me. I need to go see Zen Cactus to investigate. Better go to him now. Oh, Daniel's calling me. Daniel.
Oh, hey.
Hey. I looked up something in the book back in our plants hero little gallery. Found out something. I've already known the story before, but Fire Rose was once a lifesaver. Oh,
She was?
her previous name was Rose. Previously, she was a middle school honor student known as one of the lifesavers and was trained to be a plant to kill zombies against the war during the time. But these other roses and flowers had bullied her for certain reasons, and one day she said one of the bullies that the voices made her do it and killed herself, hung herself in front of her, in front of the whole graduation day, I think. After that, somebody, I don't know how, but she was summoned in her spirit here, but she was just known as Fire Rose and was cursed from fire. But before she died, I'll send you an image right here. This was the scar. The exact scar that was on Sunny, Amy, and Agent P.
Goodness.
I'd like to get to more of the story. When she came back, she had a daughter, which was Sunny, which was also, she was just a regular flower. That's why her name was Sunny, but then named Amy after she turned to Flyer Flower. It says here not much about her, but after she died, she was kind of nervous and socially awkward around me when we first met. Seems like she had fire powers that she couldn't control, that I realized about, that she opened up to me. But I remember because her mother abused her in her palace and used to give her fire scars. That's the one that was in the image when Sunny died. The thing is, I don't think Fire Rose is completely back. I think there's other fire plants like her out there. Or there's something has to be going on with some people. I'm going to go see Zen Cactus. I have to question him. Because Agent P killed himself not that long ago. This has to be some type of crazy coincidence or something. All the plants committing suicide, including from the one from the news, remember?
Oh yeah.
I like to get to the bottom of it.
Well, tell me what Zen. Well, tell me what Zen Cactus says after.
All right. Bye, Daniel. Hey, Zen Cactus, you're here. Waiting.
Yes.
Hey there. Can I speak to you?
Yes. What do you need?
Follow me. Just sit on the bench. Well, about Sunny and Fire Rose, remember them?
Yeah, I do.
Ever since Sunny died, nothing bad has really happened. Fire Rose dead. It's been 2 years. But something doesn't feel right. See,
That's fine.
about a week ago, I don't know if you remember, a plant committed suicide on the news, and me and May found one of these scars from the TV. Get this image.
These scars.
We also found raw video footage of him, going crazy, like someone was telling him to do something. Now it's the same thing that happened with Rose. I read about her back at the plant's little memory place, the honor place. I tore a piece of paper out of the page. What it says right here, he was a middle school student, honor student, and a Lifesaver before. But these plants, these roses and flowers, bullied her for certain reasons. And one of the bullies, before she died, she killed herself and saying that the voices made her do it. Now it's the same with Agent P. And it has the same scar right here. After the ambulance pulled out his body, he didn't make it. But he still had this red scar on his stem and on his arm.
Jeez.
And I really like to get to the bottom of it. I really want to know what's going on. And since you are the Zen Cactus and you know a lot about this stuff, can you help us?
Yes, I can.
Hey, that book in your pocket, you mind if you can pull it out?
Sure.
Here, can you give it to me, please?
Yep. Here.
Isn't there a book about like these type of fire marks that have been around for a long time in plant history?
Yes, this is the one. This is the most ancient book around here.
Page 102. Book of Fire. Back a long time in ancient Egypt, back in the time where the other zombie agents were created, the zombies had wanted to make something, an evil experiment. They wanted to make plants, except like fire plants, but didn't like want them or whatever to be nice. They wanted them to go undercover acting nice and to kill the plants. But then when they performed a ritual, it was called the fire summoning. They would try to summon a spirit and then use the subject on a plant to turn into a fire plant. It says right here that when they had summoned a spirit, that it was around the ancient Egypt. It would haunt there, and they said it wanted a soul. And turns out the history of this, it came straight from ancient Egypt. It was a zombie that died a very long time ago that was previously a plant, but inside it was a demon sent from hell, somewhere from the dark plants area, and I died there. And then it asked for a plant, and that's when it went across a ton of plants. Went across fire plants, fire pea shooters, fire roses. But hey, where are you going?
I need to head somewhere. These marks, they remind me of something.
Okay, be quick.
Come.
It says right here. I'll just read the story out loud to you. It says it was summoned from there to kill, and so it had gotten inside fire cactuses, other plants. Till one day, back in the 1900s, it had took control of Rose. The day before, she was already feeling negative thoughts about killing herself. After that, let's just go to the plant base real quick. And we'll go see the Asian area. But it says that, right here, that it made a deal with Fire Rose, that she would give her whatever she want and a revenge on the bullies so that she's never been disrespected again. And she agreed, but then she said to do that, you need to kill yourself first in the most secure place for everyone to see for your safety. After that, it came inside her body and used it as a spirit. And straight after she hung herself. But what she didn't know is that she was already dead. It's just all the other fire plants were already dead from the previous years because when they tried to kill the plants, some of the other elite plants had already killed them. And then it found a new body because the spirit was still going around and was sent to kill Rose. And it says right here in the book that then on each of the victims, if you see the images, the fire mark represents right here, it represents the evil. The fire mark represents that a fire plant or something of a dark plant that has previously been through this world has traveled through here and has marked them. It means that one fire plant is still here, and they pressure people into killing themselves so that they can have a new body. Sadly for them, Fire Rose died, but there's more dark plants out there besides the fire entities. There are some still alive, wanting revenge for killing Fire Rose. And they use it by getting into the loved ones, by contacting for them negative energy. That's because they worked for the zombies. And that's what happened to Sunny, except she was different. She had enough power and good inside of her, even though there was fire. You had to get a certain amount of fire marks to fully corrupt her. She was a different girl, but she had died, sadly, taking her place. Then Cactus.
Yes.
I know you know a lot about this, but do you think this fire mark means that there's maybe more fire plants out there?
Yes.
Oh God. I gotta let Daniel know. Thanks for your time, but I don't mean to be rude, but can I please borrow your book? I need to find out more history about this.
No worries.
Alright.
I have to head to this area now.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Better call Daniel. Ring. Ring.
Oh, hey.
Hey Daniel. I found
What
out
did you
what
find
happened.
out?
The fire mark means that there's a fire plant out there. They did the same to the Fire Rose. It was summoned by an evil spirit that was previously a zombie. That was also a dark plant. They don't know how it happened, but they tried doing an experiment that had gone wrong, so that they could bring plants into tricking other plants to thinking they were good, so they can kill them, so that the zombies could win the war. Except they summoned something very dark there. That's why from the last time me and Sunny visited it, and the place was fully falling apart because of the spirit. A bunch of stuff was happening, and I think we definitely know why. The fire marks that's on them, it's not from Fire Rose or anybody, but there's more fire plants out there trying to get into our friends.
Alright,
Sunny.
I'll warn others about this.
We're gonna have a Lifesaver meeting group. I've already warned May. She just texted. She said that it won't possibly work if they get it fully corrupted. That means so, but if they've already killed themselves, it's a possibility. We just have to burn their bodies or something before they get inside them. That's good to know.
Alright,
Shoot.
well...
Daniel.
Yeah?
Well, I don't know if I'll be able to attend the meeting. Though, I know you guys don't have, like, your school because you have an excuse, but I have to go to the school, the training school, the Plants Academy.
Well, after, can you do something? Can you talk to Future Cactus soon, by any chance?
Sure. I'll try to. Anyways, see ya.
Alright, see ya. Bye.
Future Cactus. He could come out of this portal. Oh, hey,
came out of the sky.
Okay. Hey, Daniel wanted me to talk to you. Is there anything serious going on?
Yes, there is.
What?
He told me about these fire plant marks
Yes, those are from the dark fire plants. We've known about it. They used it on Rose before. They've used it. That's how Rose became Fire Rose, because an evil demon had made a deal with her after she killed herself. That's how she became Fire Rose. And that's how Sunny was here. But usually the fire marks usually kill a person from one hit. I mean, it takes a while, but then it fully corrupts them after and makes them kill themselves. Sunny, in that case, even though she died, that didn't work with her. She had to get like 5 scars, either for her to be possessed or get killed or something. I feel like she still had good inside of her. That's why her fire powers couldn't control it. That's why she had told me she couldn't control her powers and she couldn't use them, because she was afraid she'd end up hurting someone. But if she's dead, there's other fire plants about that are here. They know about Sunny and Fire Rose. They know about the marks. Either they're trying to bring them back, or they're trying to use our plants to kill our kind. Because they're not real plants.
Yes.
Future Cactus.
Yes.
Look, I know this is not fully confirmed, but the solution is to burn the bodies. They're not still completely alive, the fire plants. It's just spirits or something. We just have to burn the bodies or to get into them. It's not a big of a deal. It's not that bad though. Okay? But
Yes, but I called you over because coming for me.
yeah.
Here, pick up one of these fire people. Look behind these pots.
Fire plants. Wait a minute. These were all the people who went to the Plant Academy. You have a fire pea shooter, Fire Rose, Fire Chomper, Fire Cactus, Fire Flower. These were part of the cult people, but the Fire Flower was Sunny. Some of them were evil. There's more out there than we think. Future Cactus. I know how to solve this. In order to figure out where this exactly came from, we need to go to the place where it exactly happened. Nothing bad's gonna happen there. We're going to have to investigate and find out what happened to it. You know about time travel and future travel and stuff, right? You can figure out what happened. They won't see us though. We can go back to that past time and see. Find out Fire Rose's origin. If we do that, including with the other plants, we can try to get them to stop so that they don't do us anymore.
Alright, we'll come.
Go.
Let's go find this out.
I'm gonna let May know. But we gotta be back quick because I have to go to school.
Alright.
Let's go.
Don't worry, it won't be long.
Bye.